Oi, lads. I know what we can do, guys. I know what we can do for a palate cleanser after a horrific day of dumbass combo. How about we play Swamp, 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 Swamp and kill some opponents? Okay, I would like to change my statement to Swamp, 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 Castle Haven, kill some opponents. Swamp, 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 Ulamog. I would quite like to find the best mono black deck. I have a feeling there's some mono black decks going around here that are decent. It's just got some good cards, doesn't it? Like, for example, Fatal Push. Thought Seize. Kozilek. Don't tell him. There's nothing to tell, man. I was testing you did. Chat, as always, you passed the test. You've never once failed the test. Vampires is gas. Nah, but I don't know if Vampires is the nuts, though. Vampires can't play Lurrus. And I can't stream without Lurrus. Okay. So, let's assume that we're here. 22 lands. We've got Haven with enough snow swamps. And let's say these are our spells. And this is our companion. What are our creatures? This is a good creature. Is there any other good creatures in black? So there's a lot of like good creatures that use the graveyard, like Gutterbones, Dread Wanderer, Shade, Scourge, but we don't want to go too heavy into those, because then that makes like Cage and shit good against our deck, right? You just want a little splash of them. So I think we'll take the 1-drops. Because 1 mana 2/1s equals good. But our 2-drops have to be not Pepega. Death Shadow. But we can't really play Death Shadow, man. Rankle as a curve topper. What, in Lurrus? Reassembling Skeleton. That seems to have the same problem. Maybe this colour just has that problem, potentially. So black kind of sucks, huh? That's what I'm kind of realising here. Scrap Heap? Well, I mean, you can just play Scrap Heap and Shade, right? But then you've got... You just get rolled by like a cage. Lurrus Mono Black seems weaker than regular Mono Black. Yeah, but regular Mono Black is a Pioneer deck, and this is a modern format, innit? Alright, we'll try non-Lurrus, guys. We'll try Pepega non-Lurrus. Let's play Pioneer and Modern. Of incredible strategy. Rankle. Mono Black has a problem, huh? Mono Black cannot activate Revolt. I've just noticed. Is Dread Shade a card? Wait, is this from the same cycle as like Chain Whirler? Is this the black Chain Whirler? Guys, this thing is trash. Absolutely trash. What were the other ones? Banalish Marshal, Chain Whirler. Is it Steel Leaf? What's the blue one? Jin. I would, guys, all the other ones are all good. What the fuck is this? Well, I've never seen this card before. Alright. How many Rankles? 2? Yup. Yup, 2. We need more lands though, huh? Scam. Okay. 63 cards, huh? Gutter Bones, Dread Wanderer. Let's take Dread Wanderer. What was the last card in the deck, chat? Probably should be another removal spell. Murderous Rider is so bad, guys. So bad. I don't think we can play Obliterator with Haven, and I don't think Obliterator is good enough to justify no Haven. In fact, I would like to remove the word think from that sentence. You want to play Field of Ruin? Why? Why do you want to play Field of Ruin? But, I mean, I like the way you think. Can we play more than 4 Manlands in mono black? Can we also play some Nexus? Obviously we can't play 4, but can we play like 1 or 2 more? Why have we all just decided that 4 is the only number of Manlands you can play? Who the hell made this rule? Why is it a rule? What's the justification? This deck seems trash. It's because the cards are cheap, man, and you cast Eugene, so you just don't understand what makes a card good. Frank Karsten? Did Frank Karsten say 4 Manlands? I mean, I'll listen to Frank. I'm not going to listen to some random MTG Goldfish decklist builder. But if Frank tells me it's 4, I'll accept it. He's the only... Frank Karsten is literally the only person in the entire world whose opinion I value over mine when it comes to Magic. He's the only guy. He is the single person in the entire world that would make me change my decision. Magnus Carlsen says 5. Magnus I also value over me. Let's try 5. Let's just go absolutely ham, guys, with 5 Manlands. That's what you can expect from this stream. The rules say 4 Manlands, and I am just such a fucking Chad that I'll just play one more. 5. 5! Let's go! I would like to play 2 more removal spells. I just don't know... Well, 2 questions. What is the removal spell? And what do we cut for the removal spell? I guess these shades can get the hell out of here. Okay. Why do we play Rancoded? Like, Rancoded is just trash, no? This card is way too expensive for Historic. Am I wrong here? It's Questing Beast in black. Is it? Is it? Because it can't block. And you know. Hey CROKEYZ, I was thinking that you're pretty funny, but 2k subs is not really a lot. You should consider another game, picking up another game or something, because you're funnier than 2k subs. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I also think that I am better than Magic. You know? Thirst? Okay, we'll play some Thirsts. Okay, sideboard. Oh well, we can play Leyline, huh? Chat, is it time to bring back the one of Leyline main? I do love a one of Leyline main. It might be time to bring it back. Let's go Shades. Let's go Act. Wow. That was not a helpful filter. Let's go... We also need a Cling main, huh? We require a main deck Cling because I don't play decks without escape cards. Although to be fair, we do use our graveyard already. Okay, we don't need a Cling. Alright, what else goes in a mono black sideboard? Cage? Cage is not relevant in a leyline deck, is it? What about Liliana's Death's Majesty? This card is in Vintage Cube, therefore it has to be good. Ashiok stops tutors. Yeah, I guess, but it's still kind of shit. All these planeswalkers are pretty whatever, huh? This one's okay though. Waker of the Dead. This one is obviously broken, but only in you can only play it in one shitty deck. Let's add some Liliana Waker of the Deads. What other sideboard cards would a potential mono black gamer want to have access to? Noxious Grasp is a good card. And Legion's End is also a good card. And Fourth Shade is also a good card. Alright, we're good to go, chat. This is 5-man lands. 5. No fucking about here, guys. There is no fucking around. We have 61 cards. Okay, well in that case we're going to go all the way down to 60. Here we go. Okay, one of Leyline, huh? I keep. Gandalf alert. We have played against this opponent quite a lot, and they're normally playing blue-white, but it looks like they're going for the old Jeskers now. Potential Jeskers. Okay. No lock for the opponent. Will you ever play Faeria on stream? Probably not, man. Faeria is probably my favourite card game, though. I haven't played it in a few years now, but... that game was gas. Okay. Counter, I guess? I don't really care about removal, honestly. Golgari with Harvest and Beast. Is Golgari decent? Golgari could be decent, man. I mean, you get to play Harvest, you get to play all the Thought Seizes and pushes, but there's just no... there's not really a way to end the game in Golgari, is there? You're just playing creatures, man. Which is normally not an incredible strategy. Can't play Manlands. You're basically playing mono black, right? But instead of playing Spawn of Mayhem, you're giving up your Havens to instead cast a Lovestruck Beast. Or whatever. Okay. Patiently waiting for a land, chat. I don't think we can attack for one last turn, man. I feel like they play cards like Helix, Electrolyze. If they remove our land there, we're in big trouble, right? I think it's okay to give up 1 damage to protect that land for now. 19 lands seems a bit greedy. I think we play 23, man. 23. Okay. That is unfortunate. So they have Doomscar, 2 lands, and a random card. Okay. I mean, we're happily chilling here. I would quite like to get rid of this Doomscar before playing my spawns. I mean, we've got a lot of card draw. Dread Wanderer and Sign of Blood is kind of a non-bo. What? Having cards equals bad. No Thoughtseize, huh? No Thoughtseize is a little brutal there. Wow. Resolves. Okay, decent. I think we'll lose this one.
This is great.
That Doomscar was just a massive threat for so long.
Trust me, you'll thank me.
Okay.
Let's take it back.
Blink Moth Nexus, by the way. What a card. What a card. Why not play both? I didn't have the mana to play both. Holy shit, dude. He's got 2 removal spells. You cannot be serious, bro. That is incredibly unlikely. Talk about a kick in the stones, chat. That really feels bad, huh? That really feels bad. Push it in response? Why? To stop them gaining 3 life. We wouldn't want the opponent to have 3 life. Two Electrolyze, 2 Helix, a Doom Scar, and a Day of Judgment. Okay.
You know what?
It was the strictly correct play. I disagree, man. Rankle doesn't seem so bad here.
Hurry.
Would have been good there, to be fair, but a bit late now. Electrolyze is a weird one over Prismari Command, right? Helix to the Dome. Alright, 3 Helix, 3 Electrolyze. Okay. Has opponent done damage this game? Yeah, they're playing Jeskai Burn, man. Just because they've got a Tef doesn't mean they're not playing Jeskai Burn. I dealt 16 damage to myself. Possibly. That's what happens when you've got a castle, huh? I guess that is a, if you're playing so many castles, that would be a reason to justify Gifted Aetherborn or whatever the hell it's called. Just for a little bit of life gain. It's another. It's also a reason to play Kling, huh? Kling's good. One mana, 13/13 on Death Shadow. You need to play a very specific deck to play Death Shadow, right? Too much self damage? I don't think we have too much self damage. We just it's not. It's like if you probably have to play Murderous Rider or Gifted Aetherborn or something. I mean, you just can't. We do deal a lot of damage to ourselves, yes. But you can't play mono black aggro any other way, man. You've got to play. The whole reason to play the deck is to play Thoughtseizes and castles and stuff, right? Start cutting those cards. I mean, just play a different color. You've got to know what a crumpet is to know how to play cricket. I've never heard that before. I can't even work out what it means. How much destruction did that guy have? They had 3 Helix, 3 Electrolyze, and 3 Wraths. Okay, chat. Do we bottom Haven, Castle, or Swamp? Rankle? Could bottom Rankle. Swamp, trust me. Okay. I'm trusting you, man. I'm putting all of my eggs in your basket. Fucking hell. Frickin' hell. That is a lot of stuff. That's just a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's get rid of these dumbass helixes. Opponent, you may only helix one of my 2 creatures. Their hands is bombs. I mean, Jeskai is good in it. Jeskai is very good. Any thoughts on an Obosh version? I think Signing Blood's like your best card, isn't it? I think if you were going to play a Companion, it would probably be a Luris deck, man. Like, Spawn and... I mean, why are we not playing Luris? We're not playing Luris so that we can have Rankle and Spawn of Mayhem. I mean, these cards are just not that good. So I think you could play a Luris version. Okay, I mean, land there would have been good, obviously. Any interest in going infinite in the Strixhaven standard event? No. No interest whatsoever. Guys, we're about to get our Rankle helixed, and then we're gonna concede the match and take Rankle out of our deck. Okay, it didn't get helixed, Pog. Swamp, trust me. It was a terrible swamp bin. What was that? Shark. Wow. Wow. Shark gone. Okay, I mean, why draw cards when you can hit them for 4? That's my mantra. I mean, why play a Planeswalker when you can hit them for 4? That's my mantra. They just top decked Helix, huh? Opponent is an absolute monster. Just an absolute monster. Okay. We've just hit them for -6. Feels bad, man.
Seize the day, my minions. You're more powerful than I thought.
What was that? Something good?
Doing things my way.
Wait, it stays face down? What? Why is it face down, dude? Oh, that's the foretold card? Alright, okay. I was confused there. I was very confused, chat. Very, very confused. I will say,
I really don't care about your plans.
do we draw now? Or do we draw on the opponent's turn? So this must be Doomscar, right? If it was Behold, they would have cast it. If it was Saw It Coming, they would have cast it. Okay. That might be enough to get them to use their Doomscar, honestly. One shade. Okay, never mind. Ho ho ho! Yeah, boy!
You think too much.
Yeah. That's also a good card. Now that is definitely enough to make them use their Doomscar. One mana card. Easy. GG, I was the knight. Okay, chat, we're just out Gandalf and the Gandalf here in the late game. Point goes to 2, baby.
We're doing
To 2.
things my way.
It looks and smells like a game 3 here. Although I guess this could also be another Doomscar. Gas, guys. Just a gas. Gotta say, Liliana has been really good, huh?
I really don't care about your plans.
Okay. Okay. Mono black. Coming through. Ranko did a lot more than Luris would have in this game. Yeah, but I mean, that's not a fair comparison. We would have had... It's Ranko versus Luris plus another random card from your deck, because Luris is in the companion zone. You don't draw it. It's a free card, innit? Free card, innit, mate? Yeah, they had... If they don't find a Tef, their deck doesn't really do much, huh? But all of those Helixes and Wraths, like, backed up by a Tef, pretty good. Okay. This is a nice hand. Alright, this is a turn 1 Dread Wonder. The question is it a turn 2 Thoughtseize Knight of the Ebon Legion, or is it a turn 2 Scrap Heap Scrounger? Or is it a turn 1 Thoughtseize? Is it a turn... Oh, it could be a turn 1 Knight. Turn 2 double Thoughtseize Pump It. Get greedy? Nope. No greed here, mate. Alright, opponent just cast Ancestral Recall, which is a bit unfair. Not locked? Nope. They might intentionally lock themselves though, to hide a Tef from our Thoughtseize. Intentional lock? Or maybe even hide like a Lightning Helix, right? Wow, man. Okay, sure. Wow, you got me, dude. You got me. I've been foiled. So they wanted to draw both of these cards, huh? I'll be honest, that rest in peace is fucking annoying though. Cycle? No castle? No castle. Okay. Dude, we're chilling, man. We are chilling. Why not Scrounger so it doesn't trade? Well, because if the opponent uses their castle and blocks the shade and takes 7, they lose. Oh yeah, they can't even use it, huh? That's a mountain and an island. I guess... I mean, what is there to think about? I guess they have a Tef and they're thinking about whether to plus or minus it or something, I don't know. Lightning Helix killing Faceless Haven is actually a thing I did not consider when making this deck. Prankles. Young Prankles, huh? That's not a card that we cast yet. Two blockers. Okay. Settle? Settle would be completely fine, right? Settle would be great for us. Give us 2 lands, let us attack with the Haven and actually develop threats instead of only do one or the other. Swap a push with an eliminate. Maybe? What about swap and spawn with Loris? I really would like to play Loris. I think the Loris version is probably better. I mean, spawn is a nice card if you can get it down on turn 3, but I mean, seriously, what deck could our opponent possibly be playing that lets us get a spawn on turn 3? I guess Gruul with no creatures is an option. Land, please. Land, please. Land, please. Okay. Wow, spawn is insane. What a card. What a card. I'm never cutting this for Loris. Blockies. Kind of makes their Spellbreaker look a bit embarrassing, doesn't it? This 3 mana 4/4 flyer. That is awkward. Alright, removal Andy. Coming through. Leyline not exactly required against Gruul. Sign and Blood not exactly required against Gruul. Spawn showing you why it's in the deck. Opponent did do nothing. What the hell is this? You know what we should have sideboard, guys? We should have some Scourges sideboard. Scourge is a card. No red? So lucky. Okay. Fuck! 9. Wasted our removal, man. 9. Opponent got a bit dismantled here. Now we just start swinging for 5. One for one strategy worked. I mean, 1 for 1 strategy is decent against Gruul as long as your 1 for 1s are as cheap as their threats are, which ours thankfully was. Alright, 2-turn clock, baby. Let's go. You missed Gutterbones? I think Dread Wanderer is better than Gutterbones though, right? For our deck. Wow. That is a decent draw. Okay. That's a little bit offensive. Hazoret into Cleave is not bad. Okay, that's a game 3. That's a game 3. Outplayed. Yep. Alright, so we just top deck spawn and win, right? Top deck spawn, win game. It's not completely terrible. Another Aetherborn is relevant matchup. What are you going to play Aetherborn instead of, though? It would have to be Scrounger, right? Scrounger is surely better than Aetherborn. Like, you can play Aetherborn and Lurrus. Okay. Fatal push, huh?
fraction of my power. I grow strong. You grow weak.
Please don't cleave me, mate. Gruul Spell Breaker. They're racing, chat. The race is on. I think they're gonna win the game on 1 life. Thinking. We are dead, chat. That was close though. I don't think there's any way to stay alive with the well, I mean, we know they're playing ruins, right? Dead to land. Okay. Que Ecuador. Que Ecuador.